How did my friends and family react to me going AIP? Let's talk about it. Hey health heroes, welcome back to Adamimmune, the channel about helping you improve your autoimmune health naturally. I almost forgot my own intro. No, I was just out walking and I got a message from somebody and I thought, yeah, that's a good idea. This is from Annie. I just wanted to say I love your channel. You are very inspiring and you help me every day. Don't feed my ego, Annie. I don't need a bigger head than I already do. Could or would you ever do a video about how your friends or loved ones took to your AIP lifestyle? It can be very challenging when they don't understand or don't want to understand. Let's talk about it, maybe? Well, yeah, I can do that. No problem. I'll do that right now. So, I guess you could say that they were kind of conditioned to this already, this crazy diet or lifestyle. I'm like sweating slightly. Look at that. It's like nighttime. I was on a night walk and it's like really hot. It's got to be like 90 degrees out there. It's crazy right now. Kansas. So anyway, yeah, my friends were used to it. Like, I was on every diet and lifestyle you could think of before. Like, I tried it all, right? Not everything, but I want to make videos about those too and let you know how those went. Like, nothing was really successful long term, but yeah, I decided to go AIP, but I was on paleo for a year before that, so they were kind of used to that already. But again, I was always telling them about crazy stuff I'm doing anyway, whether it was a diet or I was always doing something, right? Even not diet wise, but I'm just kind of like an out there guy, or I like to experiment with different stuff and just see what'll happen. I wanted to go full AIP because I thought it would work, but I knew paleo just always kind of like, it like rung my bell. Like, it just makes sense to me. It really makes sense to me. So I'm sort of a paleo purist, you could say, mostly. But I decided to go AIP, and I guess I told them, but really they found out by, you know, me saying I can't eat this and that with them. So yeah, how did they react to it? Yeah, no one was surprised at all. And like I've said in previous videos, like my family, and I'm very blessed. Like, I have a very understanding family and friends, like set of people in my life. Like, everyone in my family is just very, very supportive. They've always been like, Adam, you can do anything with your life. You can do anything. And I'm like, most of the time I was like, I don't want to do anything. I am in too much pain to even walk. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to go to college. I don't want to do this. I just want to like sleep, right? That was me most of my life because I was in so much pain. But yeah, they were okay. They didn't completely understand, you know, why I didn't want to do anything with my life before now, because they didn't understand the pain, right? They're kind of like, they're from a generation where it's just normal to take a pill and really diet. You know, it's not like there's not a light shining on the diet, or like life or their diet is like, what am I trying to say? It's not like lifestyle that their diet was like important so much. It was like, just take a pill and everything's gonna be okay. Like, don't worry, modern medicine's got your back. But as we know now, that's not exactly the best way to go about life. My friends, they're understanding, but they like to make fun of me too. I think it's really important to have people close to you that are willing to like burst your bubble and not like tell you things that you want to hear, just tell you how it is, whether they're right or wrong. It's just nice to have people like that in your life that are at least honest from their point of view, right? And I have that. I have a lot of that, okay? They make fun of me all the time on my different decisions, but at the same time, they've accepted my lifestyle, and I think that they believe, because I don't know for a fact, but I think they believe that it's the best for me. I mean, I guess you could say some of my friends have gone paleo, and all my friends have at least made life changes, like big changes in their life, what they eat. And my family too, they've, like, everyone that is close to me has made changes in their life, you know, whether it's cutting out sugar or dairy or just even eating less things, or at least trying to improve their lifestyle and, you know, eat differently, right? Eat a little more naturally. But I'm not going to say that's all me or anything. Maybe they're just coming to this conclusion by their own, you know, on themselves. I mean, there's so much information out there today, like, how could you not, right? But again, maybe I like to think that maybe seeing my progress has inspired them at least a little bit, you know, finding complete autoimmune remission and 150 pounds of weight loss so far. So yeah, my family and friends, they took AIP quite well, and they've adapted some healthy habits on their own. Inspired or not by that, I don't know, by the success of AIP. And really, I put all the success to AIP. Some of it is clean keto as well. It kind of, I don't know, I don't want to say 50-50 because AIP got me into this lifestyle, and really, I know a lot of people are going to hate on this, but keto is a part of AIP. If you have to eliminate most sugars and carbs and you're left with a certain amount of foods, you're going to be keto whether you like it or not, because if you need to get enough calories, you're going to have to get them from somewhere, and that's going to be fat. And I'm sorry, I hate to be the breaker, put the bad news out there, but hey, if you're keto, if you're AIP enough, you might be keto. You may have to not go that far though, okay? I'm not telling everybody to do keto or that keto's for everyone. I don't believe it is for all stages of life all the time, and I certainly believe in seasonal eating as well. So I think, but I will get into that another, that's not what this video is about. Sorry, Annie. I got off on a tangent again. I really believe that everyone sort of has to go their own journey, their own path, and you're probably going to have the exact same family or friends as I do. There's going to be people in your life that are, maybe I've heard a lot of, I'm not going to say just husbands, but like husbands or wives maybe aren't as supportive, and that maybe, you have to cook all the time, and I know how that's tough, cooking every single meal, and not having a supportive partner by your side. I really honestly cannot imagine how tough that would be. Like, I'm just a single guy, I live alone, I have nobody in my way, right? I can eat whatever I want. I could eat grass-fed beef, for 30 days on end, and just that. No one would be there to be like, hey, eat your vegetables, or hey, eat your whole grains, because those are healthy, right? Eat your sugar, that's healthy, eat your dairy. But I have got nobody on my back all the time. And I gotta say, they're super supportive, because these are the people that are helping me get this stuff. Like, when I'm not able to travel out of town or something, they'll pick me up meat from Aldi's or whatever in Wichita. Like, that's amazing. Like, I hope everyone at least has a couple people in their lives like that. I know not everybody does, and I know, yeah, like I said, there's probably going to be that person, that one that's like, why are you eating this? Can't you just eat a bite of that? Just try it. Like, it's not going to be that. Those kind of people that don't understand, they will, probably, in all honesty, they'll probably never truly get it. I hope that they do. I pray that they do, but you can't expect someone that's not supportive to just turn around and all of a sudden be that supportive person. Like, people don't just change overnight. I didn't used to think people could change at all. I used to think, hey, you are what you are, right? When you're like of a certain age, like you're just set in your ways. But I know people can change. I really do. And maybe you want to spend the time changing them if they're very important, but you can't not change them, but make them understand, make them get it. I guess some people have more, their scars are more visible, or let's say their flares are more visible, like mine. So like, if I were to eat a food, within an hour or two, you would see a certain trigger, right? Like, physical appearance of a trigger. So I can show that to somebody and say, hey, like, I seriously can't eat this, or this is going to happen. Like, but I don't know, for a lot of people with certain autoimmune conditions, that's not really, you can't really show your brain not working right, your brain, some things, your arthritis or whatever, you're not going to be able to show your acid reflux. I don't know, I guess you could throw up, and then, I don't know, I'm not trying to, don't do that, or do, whatever. But yeah, it's going to be different for everybody, and I feel for you if you have a rough go at it, but stay strong, okay? And if people are seriously like going to be that super toxic about it, just cut them out of your life altogether. Because honestly, this diet, the AIP, does, you do have to cut a certain level of stress out of your life to heal, right? There's food, there's stress, exercise, but yeah, cutting cancerous, toxic people out of your life may be the way to go. Now, I know a lot of people would be like, well, it's family and friends, but you know what? Your health has to come first. You have to take care of you. You are a priority, okay? And if your health goes, then you have nothing, and then you can't help them either, right? But again, I'm not trying to be the guy to be like, oh yeah, just get rid of them. You don't need them. Like, give them a chance. Try to make them understand. Maybe show them this video and let them know that, hey, we are suffering something fierce, and I cannot eat a bite of that. Like, even a tiny grain of cayenne pepper would give me probably a week or two worth of miserable pain where I could barely get out of bed. Like, just can't even walk. And these people, they do not understand that. I know, but they understand it, of course, after they get sick, and they're like, oh, now I see the error of my ways. But of course, a lot of people don't put that perspective on themselves until they go through that, or sometimes they don't even look back and remember what they said. So anyway, just try to remain as positive as you can, and remember, it doesn't even matter what other people think, right? It doesn't matter what my family and friends ultimately think. It helps them being supportive, but it really only matters what you think. But yeah, for motivation, God, it helps, doesn't it? Well, any wish granted, but it was mostly a rant. Sorry about that. Hopefully you got some useful information out of this. If anybody wants to leave a comment in the comment section down below, do that. Hopefully you help somebody out, because I don't have all the answers, and I don't plan to ever have all the answers. Like, I don't see how I could. No one can, right? So yeah, let's be a community about this. The autoimmune community. Autoimmune immunity community? I don't know. We'll work on that, alright? Drop a like, alright? Smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. See you next time.